welcome to Book Talk. Today we're discussing the third and final book in Marie Lu's Legend trilogy, Champion! So as I was saying, Champion is the third and final book in the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu. And if you haven't read Legend, the first book of the trilogy, I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed these books. They're action-packed. They're not too long. If you want to know more about them, go ahead and watch my Legend book talk. I have a book talk for both Legend and Prodigy. I think Prodigy is my favorite out of the three, though. Ooh, look at. Which one's your favorite cover? I like the Prodigy cover. I like Champion too, but Prodigy. These covers feel weird, particularly Champion. It kind of feels like not as smooth as I would like. Ah! Saved it. This is the end of the non-spoilery section. If you haven't already finished Champion, gotta leave now, because I'm gonna spoil it, because we're gonna discuss it. Maybe I'll put on some red lipstick, because I'm feeling a little underdressed for this Champion discussion. Okay. I guess this is that origami rose that Eden made. What I've learned from the past year or so, it's hard to close a dystopian series because there's so many issues. It's such a big conflict that 3 books is almost not enough. It isn't. It is not enough. And that's why we keep getting these ends that are, I like them, but I want more. We're never satisfied. I'm not saying that I not like Champion, because I really enjoyed reading Champion. It wasn't the same as reading Legend, of course, or Prodigy. No, it had this hopeless feel to it that it was just kind of depressing. That's the word, okay? It was a good book. I didn't like how it made me feel kind of depressed the whole time. Day was dying. There was nothing we could do about it. I thought probably Day was gonna pull through since it was so hopeless. Usually that means that he's going to pull through. June was just not completely with Day until the center of the book, and since it was his last, few months, I just wanted them to always be in contact and always be kind of a coupley type thing. In my Prodigy book talk, I talk about my theory about what I think is gonna happen at the end of this book. And I really actually wanted it to go the Romeo and Juliet die together, doing something awesome kind of way. But it turned out that was kind of impossible because Day was on the verge of death. Anytime he did go to do something Day-ish, I was nervous as hell that he was gonna fall and die. And when he did do things, it was with Pasco, not June, and let's just jump to the end. Commander Jamerson is aiming to shoot Day, and Day gets shot, and then we go to Day's point of view, right? And I'm like, Day cannot die, you cannot die, you cannot die, you cannot die, I've had enough of this bullshit dying! Like, it's not Champion's fault that I'm so frustrated, it's just the timing that Champion has come out. I was just so frustrated reading the end. I was upset, I had tears, but they were angry tears, like, no! And when Day saw his mom in that hallucination, you don't even know. I was like, no! This is not happening again! I just, oh, I was so mad. And then I am so sick of this not remembering your significant other plot twist. I don't like it anymore. I'm tired of it, and it makes me really upset every time. And it wasn't upset in like, oh my god, I'm so upset way. I was upset in an angry way. Like, how could you do this again? Like, not that Marie Lu has done it to us before, but it's been in so many books. I don't want to rattle them off because I don't want to spoil you. And it's just all over the place. People forgetting people, and I don't like it. And it just feels like some sort of cop-out cliche twist. I know it's not. It's just I've been bombarded with it so many times recently that I'm like, shut up. I was hoping that he would start to remember, and then maybe 6 months later we talk. But no, 10 years? Now I'm just not satisfied with the end because I want that short story of them getting back together. I see that they're on the trail of, reigniting their love. But I don't like this, like, hi, I'm June. Hi, I don't like how June just doesn't say anything. I don't like that. It always happens, and I don't want it. I don't want them to pretend that they didn't know them because, self-sacrificing, they can have a better life without me. I break from the dystopians. And it's not fair to take it out on Champion. It's just, this is the timing. It's the timing. It's the timing. It's the timing. The Legion, it was kind of like so sad that I was over it by the next day because I had used so much emotion the day before. This puts me in just like a depression. There's no more, and it ended like that. I'm glad Eden got better. I'm glad that they went, okay, let's just talk about New Antarctica and why can't we all live in New Antarctica? It sounds like the coolest thing ever. Right now, Antarctica is a barren wasteland of ice. New Antarctica is the coolest. This Rainbow City, video game city, where everyone has levels and you get points. And I know there's probably some trouble in the government, whatever, but it's just the technology. When June saw like the water +1, when she was walking by, immediately I'm like, no fucking way. Google took over Antarctica. Damn it, Google Plus, you're everywhere! If I lived in this world, I want to live in New Antarctica. As soon as we went to New Antarctica, like as soon as we got in there, I was like, Dave's gotta come to New Antarctica! They can fix him! They can fix him! Let's just all move to New Antarctica! I think New Antarctica should just take over the Republic. I wonder if they have an immigration program. Like, can people immigrate to New Antarctica? I wonder when New Antarctica started being. Like, who founded New Antarctica? I guess it had to be after all the flooding and stuff because it had melted. I don't know. Oh, when we go to New Antarctica, we actually learn what year exactly it is. 2132. Oh my god, and how they put on those glasses and it kind of it translates all the different languages. And who do you think took Antarctica? Do you think it was Mexico? Or maybe South America took it because it's the closest to Antarctica. That's probably what happened. It sounded like they spoke Spanish. So since Day was sick and since June was working in politics, there was just a lot less action-y, intense, in the field sort of scenes. My favorite scene, I think, was when Day broke out of the colony ship after making that announcement. He breaks out of the window with his bombs in his feet, and it's so cool. They have their night together, and it's really nice, and I'm just so glad that that happened. I didn't like that Day went back to his house in the middle of the night right after they had sex, and made June feel so guilty. Because that's why I shouldn't tell Day who she was at the end, because Day had made her feel so guilty in the middle. June finally said, I love you. That was really sweet. And I love when June gives him the ring. That was really cute. And I love that he's still wearing it 10 years later. It's a little weird that he never asked about it. It's a little weird that Eden didn't tell Day anything about June. Don't you think he would have, especially when he was little? As a whole, I'm just having a hard time placing my feelings about Champion. And I really think it's because I've been reading too many ends to dystopian series. I think I liked it. And not as much as the other two, but I think I liked it. Am I satisfied with the end? Like I said, not really. Not really. I just want a happy ending to a dystopian. I just want them to be together and there to be no memory issues. Like Mockingjay. Mockingjay has been my happiest end, I feel like, to a dystopian that we've ever had. But think about it. Mockingjay is not a happy book, and that's been the happiest end of a dystopian I've read. And you could argue that this one is happy too, but I didn't get to see it be happy. I feel like now there should have been like another epilogue, like 5 years later, they're together and they have a child. I just want some closure on the characters that I love, you know? I just think maybe I just have to take a break from the dystopian genre for a little bit. They're bumming me out. But I really love this trilogy as a whole. Please share your thoughts and your favorite parts and what you think of the end. I mean, did it have the same effect on you as it did on me? Were you like a frustrated, sad? I love the way these are written, and I love the characters. It's just like those last 20 pages that no, not this again! I can't imagine how hard it is to write a final book in a dystopian series. There's so much world to wrap together, and I think Marie Lu did a good job of getting kind of the government political aspect of the story closure. The line that divided the country is kind of mending itself together, but in the relationship character department, I just wish there was more of a lovey-dovey, heart-happy ending. And I keep going in circles with myself because there kind of is, but I wanted to see it. I just want a short novella. Can you write a novella about what happens after they say hi and they go to dinner for June's birthday, please.
Yeah, those are my thoughts. They're very scattered, and yesterday I couldn't even think about making a book talk. I had no idea what to say because I was just mad. Sad and mad. I was just sad and mad.
And it really has everything to do with the timing of the release here.
I'm Christine. Please share your thoughts on Champion. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye!